Going for a walk. Hey, what's this? Whoop. Hey, wait. Am I in the Crystal Empire? Why do I have hooves? Ow. Dear Black Thunder, you're stuck here unless you review Rainbow Rocks. Oh, brother. Let's get this over with. Spoiler alert. Major spoilers from My Little Pony Rainbow Rocks. Continue at your own risk now. So, unlike the first movie, we start off in the human world, where we just see the rest of the main six doing on their own thing, practicing for the school fundraiser. And of course, we see them, and instead of seeing Twilight at the beginning, we see Sunset Shimmer, who is surprisingly a good character in this movie. The scene's set up nicely, and then we're introduced to our villains. Our new villains are the Dazzlings, Aria Blaze, Adagio Dazzle, and Sonata Dusk, not in the order which they appear on screen, who turn out to be sirens, which are, if you know Greek mythology, which are mythical bird-like creatures that, in this movie, feed off negative energy. So, those are our villains of the movie, and their plan is just to get people to adore them. And they come off in the most awkward way possible to start this movie. And Hasbro made no attempt to make it a surprise. Anyway, when it turns out that I'm keeping this in. When it turns out that Canterlot High is in major crisis, they summon Twilight by her needing the mirror and Sunset Shimmer finding this magical book. So she can write a letter and it appears in Ponyville. So Twilight does some science stuff and gets the portal open. And then we have one of the weirdest parts of the movie where it comes to, well, the weirdest song in the movie, rather, where it was just kind of suggestive is all. So Twilight's back, we get an awkward moment with Flash Sentry, and it turns out the Sirens convinced Celestia to make have a battle of the bands instead. So we see a bunch of background characters such as Derpy having a band and Lyra and Bonbon doing a piano thing together. Now Trixie really stands out in this movie as she's kind of the anti-villain I've been waiting for in a MLP movie in a way. I don't know, it just seemed fitting. And aside from that, there's just musical number after musical number and not much going on for a while. By not much, I mean you'll pretty much see nothing but music throughout a while of it. Then Trixie decides to play the I'm a Jerk card, and after some convincing by the Dazzlings, traps the Rainbooms, which is the name of their band. Sorry, I forgot to mention it. I'm trying not to get taken down for copyright, so I'm trying to be brief. But traps them in like a cellar thing. I mean, I don't know. So everyone's affected and no one gets them out. So Spike actually does the one thing useful in this movie and gets a fan service nod to actually get them free. Then once it comes to the final round, something awesome happens. Free, the music starts playing, stuff goes down. An epic musical duel between the Rainbooms and the Sirens. Shimmer actually gets in. We see an anthropomorphic form of Shimmer. And Rainbow's like normal. But I don't have much to say about Rainbow Rocks because A, I'm pressed for time, and B, it's something you gotta experience for yourself. Overall, this movie's great. It's more so an experience to watch rather than to hear someone rant about. This movie gets an A, aside from the only problems I have with are a couple little minor things. So there's the Rainbow Rocks review in a nutshell. You want a more in-depth review, go watch other people. You just want the short little bit of it, that's what I'm here for. Overall, Rainbow Rocks was an interesting movie, and I'm kind of glad. So, Twilight, can you send me back, please? I'd appreciate it. That's better. Anyway, thank you for dealing with this horrible review of Rainbow Rocks, but it's more so a thing you gotta watch. The DVD is out now, and it's on Netflix and probably a lot of other places. The soundtrack's available on iTunes. Go support it. I'm out.